I see doom ahead of you, comedian I go die, writes Tinubu. Welcome to the news and thank you for tuning in to listen. As comedian Francis Agoda, famously called and known as Agodai, has sent a word of caution to the party leader of the All Progressives Congress, APC, and presidential aspirant Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu, who has about 3 days to know his fate, whether he will be the presidential flag bearer of the party or not. In a statement made available to Opera News, the humor merchant tells Tinubu that he is fighting a battle he cannot win because it appears all odds are stacked against him despite his political sagacity and magnanimity. When he was greeted by someone who felt you were among those that removed him, it was obvious that the doomsday was ahead of you. He writes, Agoda implores the Jagaban to leave the stage where the ovation is at the loudest and to ignore any act of treachery that might have been committed against him in the interest of peace and the party. I want to admonish you to learn from some great men in the past and walk away from the stage when the spotlight is still on you. Nobody knows it all. Yes, you have made sacrifices that made it possible to elect some people, just the same way that you have offended others as well. So don't expect everyone to pay you back with gratitude. The recent power tussle in your party, APC, involving you and many Southern aspirants, should not be seen as the winner takes it all battle. At this time, you cannot win this battle ahead unless you sacrifice ambition for the greater good of the nation. I advise you to lend your support to someone younger with a wider support beyond your political affiliations. This is a test of patriotism, loyalty, and fatherly courage. So there is no need to go on with this open battle with your children and political offspring, because there is doom ahead. It is better for you to join hands with your party men, irrespective of the outcome, to give a stronger unity and voice than to battle like your life depends on it. Otherwise, a northern candidate might win the presidential primary elections of your party. Agodai cautions Tinubu further, noting that he cannot win with the use of force, adding that it may lead to a face-off between him and the president. I know the rule of force shall be used. Let me remind you that president is a retired general and he will affirm his political will against anyone whose personal interests seem to override the common goal of others and the collective success of the party. At this point, it is obvious that there cannot be two captains in one ship. This is the body language of Mr. President, and also knows that you have offended. Sir, kindly take a bow so that history will remember you as a great man and not a man who falls out of grace to grass. Because if this battle is lost in bad faith, your pride and glory shall be irredeemable. By candid advice, because you deserve more than this cold porridge served you, but only your humility and gratitude to God Almighty can see you through this great moment. Remember this parable: when brothers fight to death, a stranger inherits your property, he writes. I am tempted to say, Agoda really took his time to write out this piece. But I doubt if Tinubu is going to take your advice. And this is why I'm saying so. Tinubu is one of the first people to come out to announce that he's coming to run. He is one of the first people that came out, and he started consultation even when others were still preparing. The guy, as in, he have used years and years to prepare himself. I won't even believe he started preparing from last 4 years, immediately after the 2019 election. To be very sincere with you, he has had this ambition to rule Nigeria for whatever reason, and it has been on for a long while. God sometimes uses a fool to traumatize the wise. It seems Tinubu wants this president as what should be a compensation for what all he has done for APC. And his recent outbursts about, he has done his bit, let others, let him be given. And I'm saying, is the presidency retired? Is the presidency is it a place where old people are retired? It's one of the things that, I am asking. Why? Because he's saying he has served others, and so others should serve him. That is what I'm asking. If you are saying you have served others, the presidency is not even where you can even go and say you want to be served. The presidency is where you are going to serve others. Yes, everything you are doing, you're not doing for yourself. As a leader, you're not doing things to favor you. You are doing things to favor everyone and displease yourself most. Like, if it is 100 times, you are doing things to displease yourself 85 times or even 90 times. So this one is coming out to say this happened, and because I'm seeing it. That is where he's not gonna take this advice. So he won't take this advice. Okay. Some gullible may see this advice as one that comes from Tinubu hater, but I tell you, this is the wisest piece of advice a person can give to the one he or she loves. The truth they say is always bitter. I go die. You don't talk your own. Make haters go drink sniper. You even put a yes now. Now, Abby. See, the thing is, yes, this advice is very great. Sincerely, just like I'm even talking, you are saying Tinubu, I'm saying our president. Before now, with the way this situation, the security situation is going in the country, the president, if he's somebody who genuinely came in to serve Nigerians and to make things better for Nigerians, he would have resigned for a very long time ago. He would don't look the fear of, they're killing people and I'm sitting in this office. What am I doing here? Since I cannot. So, sincerely, I don't think Tinubu will take his advice, because judging by, like I said earlier on, he began early. He's put a lot, not just the monetary terms now. I mean energy, I mean time, I mean all the other resources into this. So I don't think he's going to take this one, but sincerely, it looks really, really like a good advice. For the supporters, of course, they will think otherwise. Why are people so wicked? Even with the writing legibly written on the wall, you will not let this man see and hear the voice of reason. I just blame Sheyi in particular for joining forces to urge his father on, even when it is obvious that it is over. Why not save the energy for a more honorable fight? Perhaps the one you can especially in your domain, Lagos. Don't be greedy, else you will lose it all. The stake is high and obviously not within your reach. The presidency could never be a gift to you. Okay, on this note, we've come to the end of the news. We say thank you.